If a campaign is bleeding, oh, that sounds bad. It's not doing so well. It's bleeding almost, and we have some, it's almost bleeding. Not good, but it's not horrendous. And we have some keywords which are going good. So should I stop the whole campaign and migrate that keywords to a new campaign? Is that a good approach? Do not negate a good keyword. A good keyword within a campaign. You don't want to turn that off. So if you turn off the whole campaign, you turn off all the keywords. If it's performing there, let it perform. Just turn off the ones that aren't performing or lower the bids super low in the others. This is a good way to visualize this. If you download the bulk operations template in Ads Manager, you're going to see like every row, it's like campaign. Some rows are ad group, keywords, some are product targeting, some are whatever. Every row has what's called a record ID. So your keyword is in a row as a keyword, and you see what keyword you're going after. That record ID has history within the algorithm. Good history, bad history. Counterintuitive as this may sound, okay, I have this keyword performs well. So if I just put the same keyword, bid the same exact match or broad match or whatever in another campaign going to the same product, wouldn't it just perform the same? Not always, because the algorithm is looking at a variety of factors. It's not just looking at the bid and the relevancy of the keyword. It's also looking at how it has performed historically. So that goes back to the record ID. So I would say what's working well, leave it there. You can always start a new campaign. You can even clone that campaign theoretically, or use the same keywords. Highly recommend you don't turn off the whole campaign if there are bright spots. If everything's terrible, maybe turn it off. But if some keywords are doing well, let them continue to do well there and just turn everything else off. For newly launched, share some strategies for ranking. Which type of campaign should we run? All of the above. You should run auto, broad, phrase, exact, like put as many lures in the water as you can, see what sticks. And you're going to be amazed. Keywords you didn't think would work will work. Sometimes auto campaigns that you didn't think would work. And there's no reason why this works versus others, because maybe it just intuitively this keyword's more relevant, but you're getting sales on this other keyword. So that would be my strategy. You want to get as much traffic to that page as possible. As an Amazon wholesaler, one of my listings I'm selling on has some seller selling counterfeit products on very cheap selling price, which makes one the buy box all the time. All sellers like me who are selling 100% original products are suffering from this. How can we get rid of those sellers? Some customers have even mentioned this is in their seller feedback, but seems like Amazon doesn't care. So Amazon takes counterfeit claims extremely seriously. So a couple things you could do. And as doing a test purchase, make sure you're buying it from this particular seller, because if they are getting the buy box and it's preventing you because they're selling knockoffs cheap, Amazon wants nothing to do with that. Amazon doesn't want to just be the cheapest at all costs. They want customer trust, and they also don't want the government breathing down their neck for being a platform with knockoffs. Point being, this is an awesome opportunity for you to kick them off. What you do is you buy the product. Sooner you buy this product, the better. Take pictures of it, figure out how you prove that it's a knockoff. If you have an example of what the product is that you bought from a legitimate supplier, you could even show the pictures to compare the difference. And you might have to put in multiple cases, but don't put this in seller support, put this in customer support. You want to complain that you as a customer purchased this product and it is a knockoff. That's one way to do it, but it's a little grayish buying the product anyway, because technically you're not supposed to buy a product that you are working on or competing for. But in this case, it would be legit because Amazon will tell you to do this. But if you know of someone else, they could do it and submit this for you. Someone you trust, who's not a seller, they buy it and you give them the money to buy it, report it as a knockoff. And we'll probably take the listing down while they're trying to figure it out. If they are indeed selling knockoffs, they may lose their account. That's one of those things Amazon also takes very seriously. We don't talk about that one a lot on this channel because it's more of a reseller thing. We focus more on brands, but that is definitely something Amazon takes very seriously. The good news is you should be able to kick them off. Asterisk there is just because they're selling it cheap doesn't mean that they're selling knockoffs. It could very well just be that they're willing to lose money on it. They purchased pallets of it or something that were on discount. And so that happens sometimes too. Maybe they bought it on eBay, they bought it from a non-credible supplier, but something is off. First step is do a test purchase and complain to Amazon. I know it's probably not what you wanted to hear, but at least that's going to get the ball rolling for you.